everybody, that would be the voice of Cole Swindell. I tell you what, this guy's amazing. He's had some huge hits, he's winning awards, and he's the first American artist to come on the Scheetz Kool bus, and I'll never forget this, and I'll never forget him for it. Let's welcome him on right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Swindell.
Hey, what's
buddy?
What's up? What's up, man?
Perfect. All right.
How you doing?
Hey, fantastic. You know what? Last time you
seatbelt on here.
No seatbelts on school buses. This is a 1988 550,000 original kilometers. You know what kilometers are?
Yeah, miles. I'm kidding.
We're close to that. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Something like that.
We'll ask you a few, maybe some Canadian trivia questions. We'll find out how much you've learned as you've been touring along with Jason Aldean and the Burnin' It Down show. First thing I want to ask you, though, is school bus memories. Georgia, did you go on the school bus? We're going to go right in front of him.
Yeah, I did. When I was young, until probably 5th grade, I rode the bus and went home until my parents got off work. I stayed at a buddy's house. I remember we took the same route.
Yeah.
Just it was a long time ago, but yeah, this is the first time. This is crazy being back on a school bus.
And so you haven't been on one since you were in grade 5?
Right. Well, I mean, other than like a field trip maybe in school, but nothing like riding the bus every day. This is.
All right. Well, you're riding a pretty nice bus now, of course, on a tour. And let's start at the very beginning. And you've made no bones about this. I mean, you were friends with Luke Bryan. I mean, you met him. You loved the music so much that you just went and sold merchandise with him one weekend and stayed on the road with him for a long time.
Yeah, that's everybody's got their own path, and mine's honestly it's pretty funny. Starting selling merchandise to just writing songs, and then finally. I got a record deal. I moved to town to be an artist, but like you said, I went to be selling merch. Then I just fell in love with the songwriting and didn't really put the artist thing on. I just put that in the back of my mind and wrote, and then it just kind of all fell into place. So, I didn't want to go back and wonder if I'd have never done the artist thing. And I'm so glad I did this.
We're so glad you did too, and you're not the only one. Martina McBride, and there's been others too in the past, right? Anybody on the Burnin' It Down tour right now that's going to be selling shirts tonight that you know should be on the stage or being played on Kissin' Country?
I know that my merchandise guys should not be.
Last time you were in Edmonton, you were with Luke Bryan, and now with Jason Aldean. That's pretty good company, don't you think?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. It's being out with Luke and then Jason. I literally, man, when I started playing the college bars, that's how I started, and now we played all of Luke and Jason's songs, and now I'm getting a tour. I've gotten a tour with both of them and learned from both, two of my favorite artists.
What was that one experience that you've had so far in your career that you just had to pinch yourself over and over and over?
Probably.
Besides riding on the bus right now.
Yeah, this, and then probably. Let's see. Not even this past year's ACM, winning the new artist, that was awesome. But probably the ACM before that, I'd had Chillin' It Out. And I was walking down the hall, and I had already made a joke to my manager saying how I was going to talk to Tim McGraw. I was like, I talk about him, I play a song of his in my set, I got to introduce myself.
Yeah.
And then I just saw him, and it was one of those moments, I was like, okay, I'm not saying anything. And I walked, the closer I got, he just happened to turn, and like he knew I was coming, like Tim McGraw, it was like out of a movie. Yeah. And he turned around and said, hey Cole, I'm a big fan of your music. And I literally did not, I was speechless. I mean, I think that's the first time in my life I did not know what to say. And it was one of those things that I was like, I just kind of tapped him on the shoulder and said, dude, you don't even know. Because I just grew up, I remember, from Indian Outlaw to Don't Take the Girl. And I don't know, man, I always wanted to be up there on that stage. I mean, that's something pretty cool. And having Tim McGraw say he was a fan of my music before I could even say hello meant the world.
Was it safe to say that he blindsided you that day?
Blindside, yes. That was a good one. Good one.
I'm a dad.
I love it.
I'm the king of the dad jokes. Talk about your writing, and I know because a lot of that kind of happens quietly, but I want you to just mention some of the songs that our Kissin' Country listeners will be familiar with that you've been a part of creating.
Yeah. Being on tour with Luke last year, one of my biggest songs as a songwriter was a song called Roller Coaster that he released. And then Thomas Rhett, a song called Give Me Some of That, which I play sometimes live. And This Is How We Roll, Florida Georgia Line, we play that live sometimes. So hopefully, here in Canada, people can learn a little more about me and more than just the songs that are on my album. I'm glad those songs honestly got me here, and being a new artist, having you know, shows I need hit songs, and I'm allowed, you know, to play those songs I wrote. So people either think I'm playing a cover song and wondering why, or they learn that, hey, he wrote that song. So it's a pretty cool situation.
Canada, what have you learned on your 2 trips to our country, besides our stoplights are very long?
Oh yeah, the long stoplights, and every sign is called a washroom.
Yes. What do you call them? You call them restrooms in the States?
Yeah, bathroom boy from Georgia.
Bathrooms. Okay. Tim Hortons. Have you had any Tim Hortons experiences with our coffee?
No, I have to get some coffee because I do love coffee, but not as much as my guitar player back here. But we gotta hit a Tim Hortons for real. We're here for a couple days, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm trying to think what else.
You're supposed to say this is where you say the girls are prettier here.
Oh, well, hey, I'm not joking about that. Not that
the ones in the States are,
not that I'm not I'm surprised or anything. Why wouldn't you have good looking girls here? But they really, I'm pretty excited about getting to know some Canadian women this trip. So
there you go.
Maybe if there's any single ones listening.
Okay, perfect. And if Lone Star guys told me once they think the women are pretty here because it's cold in the winter and it keeps their skin nice and tight and they don't age.
Well, is that what John Rich said?
Yeah.
Well, then that must be true.
Can we hear some music?
Yeah, man. What would you like to hear? Do you have a favorite of mine that you would like to be played in your bus? You're driving this thing. You're the DJ.
The bus. I love chilling it. I love the new song, but you know what? He ain't worth the whiskey. I love that line when you raise the glass for the saving our ass overseas. Yeah, we have the garrison here at the Army base, and we're so proud of our troops. And every time I hear that song, I think of them. So can we send it out to the Canadian soldiers?
Yeah, let's do that. This one goes out to the Canadian soldiers.
On the bus. Beautiful.
Care that you done me wrong, 'cause I've already moved on. I don't care what his name is, girl, it is what it is. And I won't waste a dime or the bus driver's time.
Nice.
Trying to catch a bus over the thought of us. But I'll drink to a country song and to another long work week gone. And I'll raise my glass to a long lost buddy I ain't seen. I might stay for one more round, or I might close this place down. But don't think for a second I'm out to drown your memory. Baby, you ain't worth the whiskey. Oh, no, she ain't. It don't matter what your friends say, they never liked me anyway. So if they see me drunk in this bar, it ain't over a broken heart. 'Cause I'm drinking to a country song and to another long work week gone. And I'm raising my glass to a long lost buddy I ain't seen. I might stay for one more round, or I might close this place down. But don't think for a second I'm out to drown your memory. Girl, you ain't worth the whiskey. Oh no. Cheers to a good country song, and to another long work week gone. Yeah, I'm raising my glass to those saving our ass overseas. I might stay for one more round, hell, I might close this place down. But don't think for a second I'm out to drown your memory. No, don't you think for one second I have to drown your memory. Girl, you ain't worth the whiskey. Oh no. Oh man, yeah. Cole Swindell, love that song. I love all your hits. I mean, seriously, and I know there's probably another 20 or 30 left in your career. All the best. I hate to do this, but you got to get on stage in like 3 minutes. I know it. Drop me off backstage right here.
Time to get on.
top back,